if you're a man over 40 and right now you're just working out and dieting, and that's how you try to lose belly fat and build muscle and build the body that you actually want to build. If you're doing only that, but not actually seeing the results that you want to see, the reason for that is because your hormones have shifted. So first of all, you need to fix your hormones, and the way you do that primarily is, besides having a proper diet intake, having a proper training in place, enough rest and recovery and all of that, you need to improve your sleep. So sleep plays a huge part in regulating your hormones, your testosterone, your metabolism, your hunger levels, and all of that. And if you don't have that right, you're just going to feel tired all day, and the effect of the diet and the training that you're doing won't be massive. It won't actually do the things you expected it will do, unless your hormones are fixed first. All right, so your hormone levels need to be fixed first, and the way we do that is primarily by improving our sleep. So in this video, I'll show you 3 tips how you can improve your sleep that I found myself very beneficial. So I hope that you will also find it very, very valuable, so that way you can actually sleep well, improve your recovery, go into that deep sleep, and therefore improve your hormone levels. And by that, when you actually diet and when you actually train, you get stronger, you lose belly fat, and ultimately you build the body that you actually are here for, you actually want to build. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Marco, head coach here at Muscle Earning, where we help men over 40 lose weight and to get a dangerously fit bodies, ripped bodies. All right, so let's get started right straight into it. So a bit longer introduction to this post, but into this YouTube video, but I really wanted to make that very, very vivid and very clear that like your hormones play a huge role in how well you lose fat and how well you progress and ultimately how you look. So that's why it was a bit longer. But all right, let's get straight into it for sleep. How do you improve sleep? Well, I'll talk about 3 tips in this video. And the first tip I'm going to talk about is you want to have no noise. You want to hear no noise when you're sleeping. All right. So when you go to the bed and when you go and try to sleep, what you want to do is buy a simple foam earplugs and just put them into your ears when you're about to go to sleep, and that's it. You don't want to hear anything. The reason for this is because you want to fall into deep sleep phase faster, more quick, and actually go into that deep sleep state. And the way you do that is by not hearing anything, okay? And as I said, just buy simple foam earplugs. They will do good. You won't hear anything. You'll just fall asleep, boom, straight away, and you'll be good. So that's the first tip I want you to implement if you want to improve your sleep and therefore improve your hormones, and therefore actually see the results of your eating and dieting. All right. So no noise. When you fall asleep, you don't want to hear anything. All right, literally anything. Like not even a fly flying around your room. All right. That's how silent it needs to be when you're heading to sleep. All right. So that's the first thing. No noise. The second thing you want to have is total, and I mean total, complete darkness. Okay, so when you close your eyes and when you open your eyes, you can't tell the difference. That's how you want it to be. You want it to be pitch black. As I said, like, so that you cannot differentiate whether your eyes are open or not. That's how black you want it to be. And how do you do this? Is first of all, buy black curtains, so blackout curtains. There is no light from the street coming in. Okay, that's the first thing. You don't want the street light. Second is you want to buy, or you can put clothes on every single electronic device in your room, or simply you just want to turn it off completely altogether. Those devices that stay lit up while you sleep. Okay, and as I said, the goal is that pitch black, that you cannot tell the difference whether when your eyes are open or not. That's how you want it. That's how black you want it to be. All right, and it should be complete darkness, and that's basically how you do it. Buy those stickers, buy those black tapes. You can do that, and then just tap it around your room so you don't see those lights, or just put clothes over it like socks, something like that, so you don't see it. It doesn't lit up and has any light in the room, right? So you want it to be complete darkness. And the same thing is for this as well. Like, you'll fall faster into that deep sleep, and you will rest and recover more, sleep for longer, sleep better, and by that improve your hormone levels, and by that actually start to lose fat and build muscle, okay, after 40. So that's the second tip. You want your room to be in complete, total darkness. You cannot tell the difference when your eyes are open and when your eyes are closed. Okay, that's how dark you want it to be. And third, and the last tip I can give you, while there are other general tips that you should be aware of, such as have same wake up and bedtime, right? 11 p.m., 7 a.m. wake up, right? You want to sleep about 7.5 to 9 hours per night. Okay, I don't want to talk about those. I just want to talk about, like, those are considered standards, right? You should do that. But I just want to talk about 3 that helped me a lot. And I'm sure will help you as well. So that's what these 3 tips are for. Now, the third and the last tip is, so the first is no noise, second is total darkness, and third is you want to sleep in a cold room. Okay, I'm pretty sure you slept before, like when the room was like warm, right? When it was hot, and it was not a pleasant sleep. Like, you were waking up all the time and you were sweating a lot, and it just bad, and you couldn't go to sleep. That's not what you want. So that's why you want your room to be cold. So you want air conditioning, or crack your window open. So you have the fresh air and the cold air coming in your room. But essentially, you want your room to be cold, and then you want to have your blanket that's feeling you warm. Okay, so that's the trick. You want the room to be cold, and then have your blanket basically keep you warm. All right. The same thing for this is as well. It will just help you get into that deep sleep state faster and be there for longer, and which will improve your recovery, your sleep, and all of that, which will improve your hormones as well. It's the same thing as the first 2. But basically, when you combine all these 3 tips, you get a great sleep. I can tell you that. And when you get great sleep, well, your hormones improve, you don't feel hungry, your testosterone is good, and all of that. And by that, you actually see the results of your dieting and your training. So that's kind of the main goal of why you want to have your sleep dialed in, and why you want to take it just as seriously as dieting and working out, because that is actually what's going to improve your hormones, and by that help you lose fat and build muscle. All right. So it's no noise, it's total darkness, and it's cold room. And then once you have combined that, you just have the best sleep of your life. And when you have that, tomorrow is going to be tomorrow you're going to feel awesome. The next day you're going to feel awesome, and you're just going to improve your sleep from there by applying these 3 simple tips. All right. So that is it. If you want to actually see the results of your dieting and training, and by that actually lose belly fat and build the muscle and build the body that you actually want to build, you need to improve your hormones. The way you do that is by primarily fixing your sleep, and these 3 tips will help you improve your sleep easily. All right. So if you found this video helpful, it would be awesome to just like the video, and that will help with the algorithm, and that's all I want. All right, that's all I want from you. Just like the video, and that's it. And you're going to help me get this message across to as many men over 40 in this world that I can reach, and it's going to help me a lot. All right. Catch you guys in the next one, and that is Friday this week. Talk soon. Bye.